What up, everybody? Let me start off by saying this. Ronnie. Yeah, I beeped it out, but I said what I said. Your boy acts like a straight buster. First off, how you gonna tell all your brother's business about him and Rock to his baby mama, Panessa? Especially after last week, how Ronnie killed Dean for opening his mouth telling Unique that Ronnie went to come see him about work. But at the same time, Ronnie's going around telling all Unique's business to anyone who will listen to him. Then once your brother confronts you and y'all get into a fight, instead of taking that L, you get up and grab a weapon and sucker punch your own brother while he's not looking and proceed to beat him to death. If Unique is in fact dead and not coming back to smoke his brother, and Ronnie ends up being Breeze, I promise you, Ghost and Tommy showing up on the scene to smoke Ronnie can't happen soon enough. Ronnie quickly jumped to the top of my most hated character list after last night's episode, but that will happen when you try to take out my favorite character. And a lot of people in my comments yesterday asked me who my second favorite character is since Ghost is my third. My second favorite character after Unique is Tariq St. Patrick, for those who are wondering. But if you didn't check out the video I made yesterday, make sure to check it out. I'll add a link to the comment section titled Unique Fakes His Death and Returns His Breeze. But I didn't want to make any speculation on how it would happen until I saw how things played out. And for those who said that Unique was too smooth or too smart to be Breeze, did last night's episode show you anything different? Because Unique was going straight up off his emotions when he went to confront Ronnie. He wasn't trying to be calculated or anything like that. And keep in mind what Ghost said about Breeze to Tariq, that he was an idiot who was going to get us all killed. Then keep in mind how Unique killed his childhood friend in season 1 for being a basehead after his shipment got seized by the police. And all the other times that Unique has lost his temper throughout the 3 seasons. This is Unique's style, brute force. He doesn't really be thinking his actions through like that. Like he told Ronnie, he's the big dog. He's not a rat or a snake. Basically saying Unique is direct, right in your face, and he doesn't avoid confrontation. Not to mention turning your back on a psychopath after beating him down is definitely not very smart. Getting me to, how exactly is Unique gonna fake his death? Because the episode 6 trailer shows Howard telling Rock that Unique is dead. Are you afraid that they're going to be coming for you next? So it's obvious that Unique's situation is going to be a little different than Kanan's when Kanan faked his death. Keep in mind that Kanan escaped the fire and had Jukebox come rescue him. It was never reported by law enforcement that he was dead at the time. But I have 2 scenarios of how Unique could have faked his death. The first being that they never found his body in the woods. That Unique wakes up and he finds someone to help him or give him a ride, and he goes somewhere to be taken care of until he gets better. Then the reason why Howard would be telling Rock that Unique is dead would be because first off, Panessa reports Unique as a missing person after he doesn't come home for a few days. Because of that, either Panessa or the cops would go to Unique's shop and find his blood all over the place and assume he is dead and that somebody got rid of his body. Similar to the situation that we saw with Raymond Jones after he got smoked by Tariq. By the time the feds got to the scene, the body was already gone. But they still assumed by the blood that Ray Ray was dead. Like Blanca told Destiny, it's not looking like he will ever be found. Most likely the feds will know that Unique has been associated with the Italians and start looking into Stefano all the more. Keep in mind that Stefano's fish shop is bugged, and that's why they had to step outside to talk business. The other situation that could play out here is something similar to what happened to Lauren Baldwin in Power Book 2 Ghost Season 2 and 3, where she was knocked out and left for dead, but found, and the cops pretended she was dead to try to get her to flip on Tariq. This could be exactly what's going to happen with Unique. He is found by somebody in the ditch who alerts authorities. And the feds report Unique as dead, hoping that Unique will give them information on whoever tried to kill him. Not knowing it was his own brother, but again, like I mentioned a second ago, thinking that this was a hit by the Italian mafia and trying to get Unique to flip on Stefano and them. And that would be why they report Unique as dead. thinking that the hit was put out on him by the mafia, and that they would certainly try to come back to finish the job if he was alive. But the thing is, Unique would be in a coma after being found, and they would be waiting for him to wake up. Keep in mind the story I told in my video yesterday, where I literally had almost the exact same thing happen to me, and I woke up in a hospital bed, pulling the IVs out my arm, and telling my mom, who I hadn't seen for 2 years, to get me out of there. And part of the reason why I had my mom get me out of there as soon as I woke up is because I didn't want to talk to no cops. Because I'm not a snitch, never have been, never will be. Don't matter what somebody do to me, I'm not opening my mouth to no cop. And for those in my comments who question the validity of my stories, I got no reason to make up stories about my life. I do it to add context to the show. So just because you never been around nobody real like me, don't mean we don't exist. And as far as the story I told yesterday, that's no secret at all. My whole family knows about it because my mom went running her mouth. And like I said, I was already back in the streets 2 days later with my face still all messed up. Matter of fact, this all happened exactly so and so many years from either yesterday or today, because I went to a big New Year's Eve party a couple days later with my face still being all messed up, looking like I had a softball on the side of my face. But getting back to the topic at hand, Unique is in a coma. The feds have him listed as deceased, hoping he wakes up and gives them information on the Italians. But Unique wakes up saying, "Where am I?" causing a scene in the hospital, not even remembering what happened to him. And to make things even more interesting, let's just say the last thing Unique remembers is being set up by Rock to take the fall for killing Malcolm Howard at the end of season 2. Or better yet, the last thing he remembers is getting out of prison and coming home to nothing, and it all being Rock's fault. This would mean most likely Unique thinks that Rock is the one who tried to take him out, but he would just tell the feds he doesn't know what happened. This making Unique Rock's enemy again and not remembering anything about their whole love affair. Then somewhere along the line, Unique will get his memory back and smoke Ronnie, possibly after seeing Rock and remembering he loves her and remembering everything that happened. Then becoming Breeze somewhere along the line also. Also keep in mind that the season 3 finale is titled Made You Look. This could very well be because everybody thinks that Unique is dead, but he returns as Breeze. And something else that's interesting, someone pointed out to me in the comments yesterday, and could be another clue that Unique is Breeze. Unique is the only character on the show that Kanan has never spoke to. And I'm going to finish the video with what Unique told Marvin in season 2. You know like I know, until that body shows up, he ain't dead. Was this foreshadowing Unique faking his death in season 3? Leave your thoughts, theories, and predictions in the comments.